take this with a big fat pinch of salt, but word on the grapevine is that everyone's favourite mum from the Harry Potter world, Molly Weasley, is going to be played by Jessica Hines in the HBO series. Now, I would absolutely love this. I honestly think Jessica Hines is so underrated. I think she's one of those people that if you don't really know her name, you'll definitely know her face. If you're in the UK anyway. I'm not too sure that she's that well known internationally, but she should be. She's been in so much. In fact, I would have to do an entire video dedicated to her just to get through all of her credits. To be honest, she's so versatile, I think she's the ultimate character actor. She's one of those that you wouldn't even believe it's her from role to role because she can be so different. She is extremely versatile. Now, Molly Weasley is a brilliant character. She's the heart and soul of the Harry Potter series for me. She represents to Harry what he has never had, and seeing as we experience most of the Harry Potter world through Harry's eyes, she gives the viewers something that they don't really get from anyone else in this story. A down-to-earth, familiar sort of comfort. In a world that's full of magic and ghosts and goblins, she gives us something really familiar and ordinary. She cooks, cleans, fusses over Harry's hair, and is constantly chasing the twins around. She's the ultimate matriarch, and there's no other character in this series quite like her. She cares so much about those in her family and in her life, and she would, and does, literally kill to protect her children. R.I.P. Bellatrix. Also, Molly Weasley's avoidant, right? When Voldemort returns, she throws herself into directing the obsessive cleaning of number 12 Grimmauld Place. During the Deathly Hallows book, rather than accept the fact that Harry, Ron and Hermione are about to set off on an insanely dangerous journey to try and kill Voldemort, she throws herself headfirst into getting the house ready for Bill and Fleur's wedding, and has the three of them, Harry, Ron and Hermione, running around all day making vol-au-vents. Because that's what she does, and that is how she deals with these sort of things. And I feel like this is really relatable because it's a very human response. I think everyone probably knows someone like Mrs Weasley, which is not really something that you could necessarily say about a character like Dumbledore or Snape. She's larger than life and fills every room that she's in. Christ, this is like a love letter. She also terrifies the living daylights out of every single person in the Weasley family, which is hilarious. That's another thing about her character, is she's actually really funny. Not in the sense of like cracking jokes, but she's funny to observe, and it's funny how everyone's absolutely terrified of her, and how she nags and fusses and gets all stressed out about the little things, and not really seeming too concerned about genuine dangers like Voldemort and the Death Eaters. Whoever plays Mrs Weasley needs to lean into the comedy of the character, exactly like Julie Walters did so expertly. Now this is why I think Jessica Hines would be a fantastic choice for Mrs Weasley. She's probably most known for her comedy roles, and specifically her character Daisy in Space. Absolutely hilarious, but again not in like an obvious telling jokes sort of way, but more in a clever observational way. I think Jessica would bring out the funny elements of Mrs Weasley's character really well, especially the chaotic fussy side of her. Personally, my favourite character that Jessica Hines has played was Cheryl in The Royal Family. She expertly finds the comedy in everyday, very relatable characters, which is exactly what Mrs Weasley is. Like I said before, Jessica Hines has got a phenomenal range and has a very real, raw, human side to her acting. One of my favourite ever Doctor Who episodes was the two-parter in David Tennant's second season, Human Nature and the Family of Blood. Jessica Hines was incredible in those two episodes, so different to her comedy roles. She was very real and emotional and completely held her own opposite the absolute titan that is David Tennant. And if you think about it, Mrs Weasley's character is all about her feelings, it's all about how much she cares about the people in her life. Literally everything she does is for other people. She's the ultimate mother. I'm 100% confident that if Jessica Hines is cast as Mrs Weasley, she would absolutely nail it. She also deserves it. I think she's massively underrated, and a huge role like Mrs Weasley would probably get her the international recognition that she's long deserved. I personally think that she's of the same calibre as Olivia Colman and has a similar sort of range to her acting. They came onto the scene at the same time and were part of the same circle of actors. Olivia Colman's career sort of skyrocketed internationally with The Crown and The Favourite, and it's time that Jessica Hines's did too. Justice for Jessica. Oh, and also, FYI, Jessica Hines was actually in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. She actually played Mafalda Hopkirk's voice when Harry gets expelled from Hogwarts. So if she does respawn as Mrs Weasley, it'll be a full circle moment. I should say though, there's not really much behind the rumours about Jessica Hines playing Mrs Weasley. It's just online gossip amongst fans. So, I might have just wasted 5 minutes of my life. Never mind, I've enjoyed it anyway. If you did, drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more.